Gracias por acompañarme esta noche. Me llamo Luna Anata. And happy birthday, Aquarius, if you're watching this in the season or the upcoming season. I keep forgetting to give my happy birthdays to y'all in the videos for the seasons that I do, but suffice to say, happy birthday, Aquarius. I love y'all, just like I love all the other signs, and you have inspired me, or your energy and the Aquarius people in my life. I kind of feel like an honorary Aquarian. I know I've said that before, but I'm a sun in the 11th house of Aquarius, so I'm pretty comfy with Aquarius energies. So what I wanted to create for this season, inspired by this season, and of course this can be tuned into and applied or focused on and brought in, practiced anytime, this is just when I'm making it. And I wanted to focus on something that's literally been coming up in many conversations, even conversations with strangers and neighbors and people that I don't know. And that is the concept of being seen. And I know we've done sessions on that. I know we've done sessions on our uniqueness and our individuality. I know we've done sessions on being seen, kind of taking up space. I know we've done things on releasing fear regarding kind of putting yourself out there. And I know we've done ones on, honoring our journeys, but I wanted to kind of combine all of that because that's just most authentically what seems to be in the atmosphere. So I want to kind of channel through that. All right, so we're going to cool it down. I just have a little sponsored portion for you here. Our partnership for this session is with Babbel. I love Babbel. I've been using them for a good 2 years, I want to say, at this point. And it is such a fun app, one of the top language learning apps in the world, with sessions, classes, courses that are crafted from like native speaking of that language that you choose, teachers. There's so many reasons to have that self-development, that self-growth, to empower yourself, expand yourself, challenge yourself with learning a new language. And of course it's very useful. I know I would really love to manifest taking a trip to Costa Rica this year, like putting it out there. And speaking Spanish or even being able to speak a little bit of Spanish is such a true asset when you're traveling. One of the things that I've been really loving to do for myself lately when it comes to expanding and playing with language, because I'm using the Latin American Spanish versus the European Spanish, and regardless of either of them or any language really, when you grow up around like strictly American English, I don't want to speak for all of us, but there's something so beautiful about the way everything sounds in another language. I mean, even ordering tacos sounds so beautiful. Hola. ¿Puedo pedir 2 tacos de pescado picantes, por favor? Y una mandarina de jarritos. I don't know, there's something about that just sounds so beautiful. So what I've been doing is practicing creating some little affirmations in Spanish, just to have something to repeat in Spanish in my head over and over and to get the feel for it. Amo mi vida. Estoy lista para las bendiciones. Estoy agradecida por este hermoso día. Tengo de lava de cada porta. It might be a little silly, but I don't know. It's just like another way for me to kind of connect to it and keep it fun, keep it playful. Of course, Babbel has a fabulous deal for you. You can click the QR code here or click the link down in the video description to get 60% off your Babbel subscription. Of course, there is a money-back guarantee as well, so there's absolutely no risk and definitely worth trying out. It's addicting. Like you will lose a little time in there in the best kind of way, expanding your mind, learning new things, and being a little more confident. It's truly like almost, how can I say this without sounding ridiculous, but it really opens different things, opens different puertas in your mind to look at things from different points of how we might identify or communicate. It's really, really a fascinating process. Thank you so very much to Babel for partnering with me on this video. And now we'll get into our session. So the intention for our session today is going to be focused on being seen, on honoring the challenges that so many of us have been going through. I mean, when are we not faced with challenges, right? But I mean, it has been really heavy, and literally everyone I talk to, and strangers as well, are sharing that, you know, they're really being pushed right now. They're really being kind of called to walk through the fire, so to speak. And there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of even like PTSD sort of stuff in the air, you know, like these, like, I don't want to go back there. Like, are you kidding? I gotta go circle right back around. But I want to provide through this session the opportunity to focus, claim, step in to witnessing yourself as this very expanded, very developed, very powerful, very big version of you, which you have been growing into your entire lifetime. Every challenge that you have been presented with, you've made it through. You haven't failed, like not once, right? I'm laughing because someone just said those words to me earlier today, and it just fits so perfectly with this video. Not that they were saying that to me either, they were saying it about themselves. But I really want to honor that. I want to honor the fact that you're much bigger than the challenges, and we make them a lot bigger in our minds than they might be. And I want to really support you empowering yourself in really stepping into that, like very, very Dr. Manhattan, you know, like I can disassemble and reassemble anytime. What do I have to be afraid of? I've fallen down to bare dust and like sediment, and I've rebuilt myself time and time again. What do I have to be afraid of? I witness every time I think about something, it shows up in my world. Look how freaking powerful I am. And I want to take that potentially and I don't want to say put it on display, but present myself that way, not in this egotistical, I can't relate to you, I'm Dr. Manhattan, like kind of way, but more so a weaving in the fact that many of us are called to share our stories. Many of you who are watching this channel might resonate as someone who kind of identifies as a healer, or as a coach, or as a support, or as a teacher, or as a parent, or a caregiver for that matter, or just, you know, a good friend. It really doesn't necessarily have to be this like classified healer thing, but what I'm trying to say is you've gone through all this, you've learned to disassemble and reassemble. Why not wear it in a sense, in a way that it's palpable, it's felt, it's experienced, and you're using that to light the way, to teach others, to lead by example, or just to freaking be yourself, to support others who are also in the crumble and need to learn how to put themselves back together. So this is a combination of confidence, of honoring yourself, of really kind of claiming all of that and realizing that you can be as big as you want to be. Our challenges are not anything in comparison to what you are able to do. You've done this time and time again. And if you're called, I hope for you to find the courage and the comfort and the medium to put yourself out there, whether that's just being a little more open to have conversations with strangers, or that's a full online course or YouTube channel, or whatever it might end up being in your life. So sorry for the lengthy intro, but I just really wanted to big up everybody, you know, like we're doing great, we're doing great, we're doing great, okay? So we're gonna be doing a little bit of cleansing first in this session. So I thought this song would be perfect. The sauce had some love. Alright, so we're gonna set our intention, light our candle. highest, 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 and greatest, greatest, greatest good. It is our intention today to first work with a little bit of cleansing, clearing off, breaking up any falseness, any fear, any... Forgive me for putting it this way. I know I have to tread very carefully when I use this sort of terminology, but you know, if there's any past traumas or any influence that is causing this sort of facade of witnessing our challenges or the things that, you know we have to go through as these big, big, big obstacles, and really when we get there, it's not how it was. I'm not saying it's always easy, but you're bigger than them. So I want to break off, clip away any of that is imposing on how truly magnificent, truly powerful you are as a creator, as a teacher, as a friend, just a human, a soul, having this human experience. So we're going to be doing a lot of cleansing for that to really make sure that that clarity of self is truly something that we can connect with and experience and embody and work with. We're going to be doing some gentle blessings to the subtle self, the spirit self, the energy self, the self that is far bigger than, me and my 5'4" person. My bigger self is so expansive, who knows how big it is. And yours is too. So I want to do some blessings there to really connect with the expansion of ourselves, the expansive version or the beyond. We're going to be attuning ourselves to our uniqueness, to the strengths and qualities and differentials, all the multiple facets of self within us. And may I say to be okay with who we are exactly. Know that you have a purpose, you have a code, you have so much within you and moving through you to share, to offer, to present, to run off of yourself, like energetically run off of is what I mean. Right? So if you have your own intention that you would like to set in this theme, to wipe away fear, to step into your full power, to show up as completely you, like unapologetically you. If you're working on a project where you need confidence, you need to be fully yourself for the project to be benefited most, whatever it might be, just send it in, send it in, send it in to the fire, to the light, to the doorway, to the puerta. I think I'm pronouncing that a little off. Puerta. It's fun to practice. This amazing rattle from the rattle maker, and we're going to use the, look how beautiful, these are such amazing quality, and I'm just going to work all around you. I want to focus on breaking up any of that facade, any of that fear, any of that that's sort of like residual and in your auric field, in your kind of, I don't want to say trapped there, but like imprinted into that field. So it's like carrying around, and whenever you think of that thing you want to move through, or that you're taking the next step, there's this like facade of fear or past pains or anything. I want to move those residual shadows, imprints. So I'm going to start around the feet and work our way up. Side to side, up and down, kind of like the pirate ship ride. way to the shoulder, through the heart, the other shoulder, down through the other palm. We're going to work through. Shooting out the other palm. Okay, now the feet, up through the leg, the left leg. All the way up into the hip, crossing through the sacral, through the roots, to the other hip and down through the thigh, the knee, the calf, ankle, foot, out the other foot. Okay, we're going to sweep through. Really gathering all the fear, all the insecurity, all the false emotion, like there's no reason to feel that now. There's plenty of reason to feel it then, but there's don't need to feel it again. But emotions are weird like that. Whenever we focus on them, we connect with them again. So let's clear them out. Any unconscious feelings. Going deep into the lower, sort of like hip, pelvic, lower abdominal, reproductive area, and down, 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 down. Release. And I'm just going to go behind you, and we're going to move through the spine, okay? Almost done with the rattle for those of you who aren't fans. On the head, focusing through the head, through the neck, down the spine, down, 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 down. The secret nectar, and rising up again, rising your power, rising your knowledge, how you put yourself back together. Okay. Now we're going to set our intention for anything that was kicked loose in that rattle. We're going to totally clear what, again, is a facade, is malicious, is manipulative, is false, is those unconscious, just their emotions that are not serving you. They're just kind of trapped, or it's almost like an echo. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to find the right word for it, but it's almost like an echo or an imprint. So I'm going to start in the sacral. Again, only releasing, only trimming away that which your higher self would approve of. So you're always in control in these sessions. Always, always, always. Okay, we're going to go down. Through, not in through the arms, but almost like hovering. Shoulders, any weight you've been carrying, release. Right, and if you're worried about negative energy in my room, don't be. I have plenty of safeguards. Like, the clippings don't just hang out here. They get transmuted, okay? Okay, focusing on the left brain, the left hemisphere. That pull. Yeah, but I was hurt. Yeah, but that was scary. Yeah, but this. I'm not arguing with you. You're not wrong. But let's just loosen it a little. Let's allow yourself to create based off of your left mind. First, recreate or re-experience. Disempower yourself. And then for the right mind, free the creative fields. complete witnessing and experiencing of how truly beyond powerful you are. So. Through the center cortex here. I always say that. It's not a cortex, but the center line. So. Solar. Still when I want. And we're just gonna pull through, reaching deep within you to guide out that powerhouse that I don't know why I talked to Renee. It's just always in my head for Aquarius season, but if you don't know what that is, it's from The Watchmen. The graphic novel. And he's a scientist who accidentally gets locked in some type of, I don't know, science chamber. And he kind of like just evaporates. And little by little, he starts piecing himself back together, like how you can take a watch apart and put it back together. It's more about the order of things. So I really want to connect with the, like, just placing my hand on your heart, the deepest knowledge of you, the bravest version of you, the most unapologetically yourself aspects of you. I like aspects better than version, facets, qualities. We're just gonna guide them to the surface, calling them to guide these facets, these aspects to the surface to know you're God, yo. You can do anything you want. And you can be incredibly helpful, incredibly supportive, incredibly humanitarian. Okay. Now we're going to channel through and just empower, sending in support, to energize, to validate, to feed, to fuel. Not that you need fuel, but it's nice to have a little extra. That incredibly powerful being that you are. And just the itty bitty bitty tip of your pinky is here in this body. Just a hair or two. I'm gonna use some of my favorite incense. cool about the quantum fields or the subtle fields. It only takes our acknowledgement to enhance it. Soothe a little, support that stretching. You might even feel like you're breathing more, you're taking in more, taking up more space with every breath, expanding yourself, channeling through more aspects of that supreme highest self. The brain isn't where all of our knowledge is. It's more of the receptor point. And you don't even know what you have access to. So we just want to soothe. Make it as comfortable as possible, as flexible as possible. As able to be 100% about it, and then also, but who's to say, that really lovely balanced place. Balanced ego, super confident, super authentic, but a balanced ego, not judgmental, not putting yourself on a pedestal, not unrelatable or unable to relate to others. These two interesting quartz pieces to share with you. I'll share this one first, but I found this at a gem show or a holistic show in Staten Island. There's one every year, I think. Actually, that might not be true anymore. But regardless, this is a hammered quartz. So this is a quartz piece that's been hit with a diamond hammer, I was told. And it was the only one like this there. I was just like, baby, what did they do to you? But it's really one of the most powerful and secure. It's so heavy. It's so much heavier than it looks. That it's been beat up. Someone did this to this. And whatever your challenges are, or whatever the facades that you felt held you back, or that you were afraid to move forward in, or reluctant, or difficulties finding the lesson, extracting the gold and moving on. Sometimes those are things that are, in a sense, done to us. I think that we all kind of, in a way, I don't know, that's for another day, I guess. I don't want to go there right now, but basically it can happen from the external, where things come up in our lives that externally leave their marks, or at least we feel like they leave their marks on us. But it's also what makes it so incredibly unique, so powerful, so strong. And I don't want to say it's unnatural, but I would say this is more like a manipulated sort of crystal. Okay, and then, gosh, I wish I could remember the name of this quartz, but this is one that I received from Monk and Moon. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but it just naturally has these markings. Not quite the same, but definitely these little like divots, these little impressions that is more naturally caused, we could say. Just kind of happened. Maybe this is something like being bullied or being in a really toxic relationship, or someone causing some kind of injustice on us. And this is more of like when someone passes on someone we love, or when things just kind of happen and no one is at fault. There's no malicious energy. There's no control. It just is. So, your wounded warrior is a combination of this, the marks on us happen for a lot of different reasons. They both are so strong, so powerful. Both are still so beautiful, of course. Interesting, unique, and they tell a story. And they both hold the original blueprint as well. Just like you do. And you can fall apart 100 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. Sorry. And still put yourself back together. Stronger, more powerful every time. So that's all. I just wanted to talk to you about that. I'm going to use a little of this dream balm now, just on your eyes. Just on the eye area. To be able to connect to that sort of trancey state, that theta state, to see yourself as this supreme creator type, so capable, so big, so strong, limitless. Take a few breaths. And then we have the Uranus tuning fork here to attune to our uniqueness, our out of the box, our differences. you to see that there is a path open for you to express and experience and be seen. You don't have to go out there, oops, sorry, like that. You don't have to go out there and tell everybody, I'm a god. But just know that you and all of us are part of God or the universe or the collective consciousness or infinite love, or however you see it. We're all these really divine beings having a human experience. And we're here to teach each other. We're here to help each other to get through this school, this simulation, this reality. We're all in this together. And you've done this so many times. So many times. You have all the knowledge. You have all the practice. So just let it flow out. Let us see you. And see yourself. Okay. Just want to thank you so very much for allowing me to share a little piece of your path today. Also, thank you to Babel for the partnership with this video. From the very, very, very bottom of my heart, I bow to the divine in you and I, and to this powerful connection that we share. So very much love to you. Wishing you nothing but